made it to Paris. Well, so far a couple of not great things have happened. Since I landed, I found out my hostel reservation was canceled because my expiration date on my card was wrong. So I had to quickly rebook another hostel to stay in while I'm here. And then my jacket broke the moment I got here. The zipper broke. Like, I sealed it all up in a bag form and it won't open. All right, now we just take the train to Paris. All right, finally here, finally here. Here we are. Oh, that's an interesting looking building. Look at that. Nice swan. And there's Notre Dame. Well, that's one of the more odd Mickeys I've ever seen. What a cool architectural design. Wow, that's awesome. And there's the Louvre. We'll go there in a few days. Oh, take a look at this up here. This is great. Okay, so the train ticket from the airport to the city square, which is about 50 minutes, was only €10.50, which isn't bad. I think when I was in Rome or something like that, it was like 40 euros or something like that. So we picked up our museum pass for the week, and I'm going to now head off to the Paris Wax Museum. Whoa, look at this walkway. This is great, huh? We've got Space Invader. There's some Space Invader art. I love it. And the scooters have taken over here as well. Oh, that's pretty cool. Check out the Wagon Restaurant. And here's our wax museum. This is what we were looking for. Pretty fancy, huh? All right, here we go. Let's begin. Oh, wow, this is pretty elaborate. Look at that. It's pretty cool. That's the man who this wax museum was named after. Oh wow, it's like going to a party. Now we're about to go in here. This room is pretty incredible. The Theater of Mirrors. Wow. Whoa, check this out. So in here we're actually going to see some sort of presentation. This, wow. I thought the outside was pretty incredible, but the inside's way, way cooler. Wow.
Il va débuter dans quelques instants. Nous vous remercions d'annoncer vers nous.
Yep, still in the wax museum. Can you believe it? Oh, look at that, Edith Piaf. We went to her grave last year when we were in Père Lachaise. That's pretty cool. A lot of these will be French people that I don't know. I actually went to his grave in Père Lachaise as well, Henri Salvador. Oh, that's pretty cool. It's magic. Ah, George Meillet. Went to his grave in Père Lachaise as well. Oh, look who's hiding over here. Frankenstein's monster with a hatchet. Wow, I thought there'd be a lot more American people in here for some reason. I wonder why I thought that. Still a really fantastic wax museum, for sure. I've never seen one quite like this. Where you actually walk through the exhibits with, you know, like if it's set in a theater. This is Mimi Mathy. This is Anne Romanoff. Les Vamps. These look like dressing room doors. This one says Angelina Jolie. Let's go see what the magic box is all about. Whoa. We have a headless magician here. And then right behind him, Einstein? Pointing at his nose. Who's this guy over here that looks like Orson Welles? Oh, it is Orson Welles. Well, I got one right finally. Sitting here enjoying his stogie and his beverage. And then Gerard Depardieu. Salvador Dali. That's a good one. That's a really good one. Now we have Picasso. And then Rodin. Both of these guys have a museum here in Paris. There's a Rodin museum and a Picasso museum, but the Picasso museum does not allow photos. I don't know who this is. Now this is what I'm talking about. This is a cut above for a wax museum. Now we have a cafe that we're walking into. This guy looks like Daniel Stern, but it's Jean Reno. Then over here, Bernard Henry Levy. Patrick Sebastian. That looks like Hemingway. It is. Hemingway, and a fantastic musician. If you've never checked out his music, check out Serge Gainsbourg. He was a heavy influence to one of my favorites, Beirut. There he is. Check him out. Now over here we have Pavarotti and Roberto Lalagna. It's definitely Luciano Pavarotti. Here's the French baker Pierre Herné. Now we're getting to some recognizable faces. Pope John Paul II. We have Gandhi. Simone Weil. Stefan Byrne. Queen Elizabeth. And there's Putin. And President Trump. Angela Merkel. Emmanuel Macron. And there's Pope Francisco. All right, let's go down and see Katy Perry. It's definitely Katy Perry, all the way down to the tattoo. How about that, Jimi Hendrix? I don't think I've ever seen a Jimi Hendrix wax figure anywhere. They nailed the clothes, nailed the guitar. They got the backwards guitar. Oh, I see Michael Jackson, Mick Jagger. That's a good era of Michael Jackson too. I guess they were all good eras except for the end, but man, Mick, you are looking haggard, my friend. No offense. Here's Ray Charles. You got the right one, baby. And here's Satchmo, Louis Armstrong. That's a great one too. What a wonderful world. I don't know these guys, so I'm gonna skip them. I do know Phil Collins. Studio at the drum kit. He looks intense. And then look at Elton John over here. This says Johnny Halliday. Don't know him, and I don't know Stromae either, and that's Stromae, I guess. Snazzy dresser. He kind of dresses like Rodney Dangerfield in God, he just, yeah, looks just like him in Caddyshack. And here's Gaga. Here we have a lot of French athletes. Oh, look, there's San Antonio Spurs great, Tony Parker. Looks like this must be a French TV show. Now here's Le Petit Prince. Here's Jackie Chan from Rush Hour. And of course, Harrison Ford as Indiana Jones. They should have had Short Round in here. And then Lara Croft. Let's move on. History of France. I don't know my French history that well, so. These are the Impressionists. Now that's Napoleon. I do know who he is. He was in Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. Then we have Louis the 13th. Well, this is kind of strange. They have a slave here, and this is a wax figure for human rights. See this? There's Louis the 16th. And it looks like we have an execution about to happen here, as you can see. Looks like she's about to be sentenced. Here we have an assassination. This is the Enlightenment. And here are the Musketeers. And this is the assassination of Henry IV. King Henry IV. This is Leonardo da Vinci. Here's Nostradamus. And this is the Inquisition. There's Quasimodo, and Esmeralda, Notre Dame of Paris. And this represents the Black Plague. And this scene is Joan of Arc. This place is pretty big. I'm impressed. Oh, we're at the Voice. Wow. This must be a different host. Whoa. Check this out. What happened here? Wow, this is huge. Naomi Campbell. Okay, there's George Clooney. Now I'm seeing some people I recognize. That's, what's her name? Penelope Cruz. Monica Bellucci. Brad Pitt. Here's DiCaprio. Oh, that's cool. There's Scarlett Johansson. Someone with a lot of shoes. Little Mozart with headphones on. Ryan Gosling from First Man. Oh, there's Charlie Chaplin with a heck of a load of hats. Nicolas Cage. Here we have Marilyn and Hitchcock together. That's kind of cool. Marilyn and her Gentlemen Prefer Blondes. Then here's Madonna with Celine Dion and her husband Renee. Now let's go see what's up here. This is weird. I see a hand and a leg coming out of the wall. Oh, this section up here kind of shows how they put it all together. How they make one, how they make all the casts, the moldings. Oh, but I think I see John McClane up here. Is that who that is? John McClane? And then down here they have a bunch of the supermodels, but I wasn't really that into the supermodel stuff, so kind of went through there pretty quick. I do believe that's just about all of the Wax Museum. I think we saw it all, except for her. All right, now I want to go check into my hostel, drop my stuff off, and come back out and enjoy the nightlife. All right, we've made it to my stop. Now let's go see if we can find this hostel. Had to book a last minute one. And here's the Canal St. Martin's. All right, made it to my room. Not bad. I got a 4-person hostel room. So there's 2 beds right here, 2 beds down there, and I have this first one on the bottom, so not bad. And a little window in our room here. I'm gonna unpack my stuff and go back out. I decided to stop and get a bite to eat. Haven't eaten since I landed yet, so do this and then we'll head out again. So now I want to walk us over. Actually, we're gonna go hop on a train. We're gonna walk to the train station, and I want to go check out the Moulin Rouge. All right, here's our train. Let's do this.
Stalingrad. Blanche.
All right, this is our stop. Well, here's the magnificent Moulin Rouge Theater. We're not gonna go in because I looked into it. It is, it's like almost 200 euros per person. just to go in and experience this, and I can't really justify spending that for one night, but it's supposed to be amazing. It's a 19th century cabaret. You probably saw the Moulin Rouge movie, but this is the real deal right here. So now I'm thinking of heading over to the Arc de Triomphe before it closes at 11. And this is right across from the street from the Moulin Rouge. Looks like a strip club of some sort. La Diva. Some pretty cool street art over here. Now, believe it or not, we have to hop back on the train. Looks like we're taking the same train a little further, about 15 minutes further, and we'll be at the Arc de Triomphe. There it is. Well, we did find it. Well, there it is. In all its glory, the Arc de Triomphe. A memorial to those who fought in the Revolution, French Revolution, the Napoleonic Wars. And below this, underneath, is the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier. Now they've actually, this is the, I believe, the second largest arc in the world. Used to be the largest, now Mexico City, I believe, built one. But you can actually go to the very top. Now what's crazy is they actually created a space right in the middle of the traffic for people to go out and walk and take pictures there. See, here's a little walkway right in the dead center of traffic that everybody goes into to take their picture. They even put a spot on the ground where you're supposed to stand. So now I'm gonna go see if I can figure out how to get into the Arc de Triomphe. Oh, that's a great photo of it, look at that. We're gonna go in there. Well, we're going in. Or we're going up, I should say. What you'll notice is on the inside of the arc is names of generals, people that were lost during those battles, and they even have an eternal flame over here. You can see their names going all the way up this side. Oh, this is pretty cool. This is inside the arc. Now we're taking the stairs the rest of the way. Well, here we are. The very top of the Arc de Triomphe. Pretty cool. Pretty scary for me. You know, I hate heights. And if we go down this way, you can see the Eiffel Tower. Try and get some views from different sides of it. Beautiful city. Beautiful view. You guys know I'm not one for heights, but when you go to a city and you go to explore things, sometimes you have to do things that you don't necessarily like to do to get the most out of that city. This is one of those. Coming up to the top of this is one of those for me. I hate heights, but we're gonna have to tackle some while we're here. Well, I think we're gonna call it a night here. Wanted to thank Ann Santos and Steve Hesson for making contributions to my channel, and hope you guys are enjoying Paris so far. Come back and see me tomorrow. We will be here for a while exploring this city. And maybe tomorrow or the next day we'll go up into that guy. Have a great night, everyone. From Paris, France. Your old pal Jordan the Lion saying good night.